Hi, I'm Bran, and I love preview shows.
I'm Brian, and I like preview shows.
I'm Dan, and at least there's no more Wedding Veil movies, and this is the
Deck the Hallmark
Podcast.
Deck the Hallmark, it's his podcast.
Brandon and friends host this podcast.
We hope you like this jolly podcast.
Oh,
yeah.
boy. Another month is upon us, which means another preview show.
Somehow we have 12 preview episodes a year now. More than that.
Not enough.
Because we do a Netflix, a Lifetime, 3 Christmas. February is the shortest month of the year, Brand. There's only 28 days.
What do you want us to do? There's movies
Not
to preview.
them or wait till we have more?
But then the movies would be over.
Yeah.
We're previewing.
How will anyone know what we think about these movies if we don't preview
shove
them?
off. We're previewing all the movies that we have information about.
Makes perfect sense.
Why not just do one a week and have a preview segment of the weekly Deck the Hallmark?
Because
We already have 4 segments, though.
we tried to change the show once and people rioted, Dan.
People rioted?
Rioted.
Those court cases are still pending.
We were not.
Still pending.
I want to put
We
it
can't
on
talk
the-
about it.
No,
Okay.
can't. No. There's NDA. There's all kinds of things.
The fact that the riots happened on January 6th, that they're unrelated, and they were unrelated riots. I want to put
can't
it
stop
on.
everyone's
talking.
attention
You
was
can't
turned.
say anymore.
We added a new segment.
Yeah, there was a segment we added.
I got that.
No, you do not.
All right, guys, it's time for the Tammy Tutu segment. It's where we bring in someone named Tammy. Just ask them how they're doing. Tammy, you there?
Yes, hello.
Hello, Tammy. How are you?
I am doing so wonderful, Brandon, except there's one thing that's really been bothering me.
What's that?
You know those doors that open and close down at the mall?
I do.
You know, you step on the thing and they open them?
They open them.
Why is it that they don't open unless you're heavy?
That's not true.
It is true, Brand. Unless you are heavy, they don't open.
But I walk in, they open just fine.
Oh, got him.
Guys, I'm getting word. Guys, this is Panda. I'm getting word there's been riots because of this new segment.
Panda? Is that you?
Tammy Tutu just comes in and...
Panda?
Yeah, this is Panda.
It's weird. You sound different today.
Yeah, I'm just here being Panda.
Well, you are joining us remotely from D.C., so. Oh, wow. Interesting.
Can't do that again.
It's a weird segment.
Shut up. Panda was at the January 6th riots, and he stayed on the show for 3 more years.
No,
and we didn't know about it until
hold
just
on.
now.
Hold on. We don't know where he was.
That's true.
We know he was in D.C. That doesn't mean anything.
That's right. Yeah. Could be anything.
He was there for Bible quiz. That's totally different thing.
Beanie Baby
That's,
conference.
that's totally different. Okay, well, if you're still with us, it is time for a preview show.
We've alienated everyone.
And that's why we do
Preview shows.
Loveuary preview show.
Even the chat, they're asking us to start over. I just saw that come up.
I
More than fair.
think so. I don't think so. I think this is some of our best work. It is where we talk about each of the movies that are going to be coming out in February on the Hallmark channel. They're framing this as Loveuary. Movies that are about love. Now, these are different than regular Hallmark movies because they take place in February.
And they are about love. Whereas the rest of Hallmark, no. They're dark, gritty A24 indie movies where you see a woman get a negative pregnancy test and ride off into the sunset.
That's a new year, new movie.
That's right.
Not in February, not in Loveuary.
Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Are you guys ready to dive in?
Sure.
Don't get too excited.
I'm thrilled.
Up first, we have Sweeter Than Chocolate. This is coming out tomorrow, February 4th, with Eloise Mumford and her sons, and Dan Giannetti.
Dan Jean Giannetti?
Is that one of her sons?
No, Dean Giannetti. Is what we're gonna go
Dean
with.
Giannetti?
Yes.
Janot?
There's no way that's correct.
Jeannnotte.
Janot.
Yeah.
Or Jeanette.
Yeah.
Not Giannetti. Giannetti? Mamma mia. It's Dean Giannetti.
All right, are you ready?
Yeah.
Lucy's Sweets Chocolate Shop Lucy Sweet.
Lukey.
Okay, so her name is Lucy Sweet.
I hope so.
Okay, so it's Lucy Sweet's Chocolate Shop. Has become a Valentine's Day mecca.
Oh boy.
Ever since
God, I hate it already.
You can't say that, right? Ever since the rumor spread that eating one of her special Cupid chocolates on February 14th.
Makes you do the Cupid shuffle.
Turn it back now, y'all. One chocolate this time. Chocolate, real slow now.
Can you imagine if somebody slipped one in somebody's drink and they drink it, they're like, oh no.
Been there. Eating one of the special Cupid chocolates on February 14th leads to finding true love. This rumor is exactly what intrigues local TV reporter Gene Chase, played by Giannetti,
Gene Chase is played by Dean Giannotti?
Yeah. No. His name's not Dean in real life. It is Dan in real life.
Dan in real life? You know what? Holly's right. Let's shut it down.
Start that over.
Start from the beginning. My love, open the door.
My love, open the door. So Dan Chase is his name, and he is determined to debunk the local legend.
This problem.
Good for him.
Dean Chase sounds like a Dan, and he's played by a Dan in real life. Wow.
You did say Dan Chase a second ago. I'm just letting you know.
Dean Chase. His name is Dean Chase.
His name in real life is Dan
Giannotti. The last thing Lucy wants is to let anything threaten her. Oh, sorry, I skipped a line. Hold on, everybody.
No.
The last thing she wants is to let anything threaten her.
No, I didn't skip a line. The guys, this is the long boy, and it's a lot of.
Did you go panoramic?
Hold on, yeah. I thought this might be better.
Oh my gosh, so old.
Who is the last thing? Okay, here we go.
Wants to let anyone threaten her.
Dan in real life.
The last thing Lucy wants is to let anything threaten her shop. So she reluctantly agrees to take part in his investigative research, joining him in interviewing key couples who swear they have fallen in love thanks to Lucy's confections. As Dean interviews couple after couple, he gets to know Lucy better. Although they both have experienced broken hearts, Lucy still believes in the power of, that's the power of love, while Dean has lost faith in it. However, being around Lucy forces Dean to wonder if his take on romance is completely wrong. When Dean's boss gets excited by the developing story, she insists Dean do a live feed from the chocolate shop on Valentine's Day while trying one of the infamous Cupid Shuffle chocolates himself. Interest builds in what is being hyped as the truth about Lucy's store. Meanwhile, one of Lucy's happy couples ends in disaster, and Lucy begins to wonder if Dean hasn't been right all along.
Why are we watching this movie? I got the whole thing.
Is she really misleading everyone with naive faith?
Yes.
Maybe.
When the chocolatier is ready to wave the white flag and admit defeat, Dean comes to the rescue, convincing her that putting more into the world is a good thing, even if it might be some heartache along the way. Sweeter Than Chocolate is a Hallmark Media Productions. Christopher McNeely is the executive producer. And if you want anything, you can reach out to Julian Spires at Hallmark Media.
Expect a lot of contact, Julian.
Guys, what do we think? We're doing 1 out of 5.
Candy canes? Chocolate shuffles?
How about 1 out of 5?
Reese Hearts?
Roses.
What'd you say?
Roses. Hearts would be 2 on the nose.
Yeah, I think we did that last year.
1 out of 5 roses.
Save it.
Bri?
I can't believe I creamed the Glacier National movie.
Oh, we get 1 cream, right?
You get 1 cream.
I hope that in this movie they call the interviews with the couples confection confessions. And if they don't...
These are my confections.
That's right. If they don't, I'll be disappointed.
Just when I put sugar there,
they gave
I eat it in. Then I start doing the dance. These are my confections. Go ahead, sorry.
They gave a lot away in that synopsis.
Well, that was the one long boy we have for the month. The rest are going to be short boys.
Oh, that's it, huh?
But I just didn't. I'm not sure. I wanted to know that he's going to come in and help revive her faith in the confections. I'll go. I'm going to go 3.
Would you rather me have just read The Short Boy? A local bakery is rumored to have a secret recipe to finding love on February 14th, drawing on a TV reporter to investigate.
My rating would have been higher.
I like that.
For sure.
Fine, I'll never read a long boy ever again.
Well, I love you reading them because you're bad at it.
Yeah. Yeah. But I like the bakery aspect big time. I'm going, right down the middle, 3 roses on this one.
No cream?
No, I'm not going to cream this one, no.
I love Eloise Mumford and her sons. And I'm going to go 3.5 roses. I'm going to hold my cream. I think I'm going to hold my cream. Oh, but I don't know what else is coming, and I know I like Eloise.
Yeah.
3.5, no cream. Dan?
I was at a restaurant the other day, and they asked me a name for my order, and I said Dan. And they looked at me and went, Dean? And that bothered me because Dan doesn't sound anything like Dean. And because Dan is playing a Dean or vice versa, I don't remember, I'm going to give it a 1/2 of a rose. The rest of this sounds like utter garbage. And also, I've already heard the whole movie because you just read me.
I read The Long Boy.
The entire plot from stem to stern.
Blame
Rose
Hallmark
pun
Media.
intended. That's all I've got.
Did that really happen to you? They asked you?
Yeah. They went, Dean? And I was like, no, Dan. But also, what's crazy about Dean? If you think it's Dean, just write Dean down.
Yeah, but I'm glad that she
Did
didn't.
you
because
say Dean?
Because if she said Dean out loud, you wouldn't have gone
I think
up.
I'd have figured it out.
Okay. A Paris Proposal, Saturday, February 11th. Starring Alexa Pena Vega and Nicholas Bishop. I don't know who that is. Anna, played by Pena Vega, is an accountant. Here we go. Anna, played by Pena Vega,
What
is
did you do wrong?
You'll figure it out.
Anna is an accountant.
No, she's not.
Probably not. I don't think she is.
She's not an accountant.
No.
She's not an accountant. She's not an accountant. She's not an accountant.
Anna is an accountant. Hold on. Can I get one more?
Scratch it. Scratch it from your
Can I
memory.
get one more?
Scratch it from
Anna's
your
not
memory.
an accountant.
Scratch it from your memory. Never happened. Anna, played by Pena Vega, if you can believe it, is an account manager for a New York City advertising agency.
Account manager.
Who has the opportunity to land the biggest client of her career.
Whoa.
Duran Diamonds. Much to her chagrin, her boss dispatches her and her colleague Sebastian, played by Bishop, in the City of Lights to make the pitch and seal the deal. Anna's by the books because she's an accountant. Her by the book style classes with Sebastian's looser. It clashes.
Classes.
It clashes with Sebastian's.
She's an accountant and it classes.
To everybody who thought that I had too many drinks during the Deckies, didn't.
Okay.
This is just what
the
you
only
get.
question you have to ask about Brandon reading is, has he had a meal yet?
Yeah, I have. By the
He's had a meal.
By the Deckies, I had
right.
multiple.
Yeah, I know.
Anna's by the books work style clashes with Sebastian's looser approach and over the top ideas.
So this is like the Twister of account managing. Sorry.
Finally.
that dazzle the clients, but they exceed budget realities that land them in hot water. You might be wondering, why do they put Sebastian on this case then? Well, good question. When they arrive in Paris to meet with the client, a misunderstanding leads the Durans to believe Anna and Sebastian are married, making them excited about the prospect of having a real-life couple in charge of the creative vision for their brand and forcing them to try to keep up appearances. That is a Paris Proposal.
That was
Brian?
the short version? That was the short
version.
one you
That's
just read?
the short boy.
You
A lot of good info there.
Yeah.
Brian
So a
guy?
fake romance coming in there?
Yeah.
at the end?
Fake married romance.
Yeah.
Wow.
In Paris, it sounds like
In
too.
Paris.
Paris. So Paris, if you will. I don't know. This one sounds fun to me. I like the idea of them going way over the top. I think that's going to be great. I like that commentary brand. Like, why would they put Sebastian on this account? They know how he gets. And send him to Paris. What are they doing? So 4 roses for me on this one. No cream yet,
Yeah.
which is making me nervous, but I'm going to
Save it. Save it. Yeah, I have no idea. I've not heard of any of these yet. So this
No.
is fascinating.
Yeah.
I'm going to 4 roses as well, but I do think I'm going to cream it.
You are.
Oh, boy.
I love a fake relationship.
Yeah.
I like Paris. I like Pena Vega. I'm doing it. 4 and a cream.
Wow.
And
Bold.
I can call it a day. I can go into the rest of these easy peasy. I don't have to be
right.
stressed over whether or not I'm going to use my
That's
cream.
right. Not worried about
Lucky
where
you.
you're going to cream.
That's exactly right, Dan.
1 rose for the fake relationship. That's all. Moving
One
on.
rose,
Yeah.
huh? Kiss from a rose on the hair. Ooh,
The more I get of you, the
stranger it feels a cream. We're going to take a quick break. We're going to be right back with the other 2 here on Take the Hallmark. Hello, everybody.
Yes. Who is this?
This is Carmichael McGilly.
Carmichael McGilly.
How did he get this number?
Oh, man, every
so
time.
I'm actually, I am an accountant.
Yep.
I was told you guys are in need of one.
Yes, we are.
Okay.
What
is it that you're looking for?
What's the what?
What is it that you're looking for?
Someone to like manage our books here.
No, I don't do that.
Okay.
What else?
What
do you
about
need?
like do our taxes?
Oh, that's over my pay grade.
Over
What
your
else?
pay grade.
Simple
What
math.
is your pay grade?
I don't know this, that, the
Level
other.
C.
Okay. Thank you, Carmichael.
I mainly just like manage accounts.
Well, it's not an accountant at all.
That's what Brand said.
Okay.
Brand said it was.
Well,
I see what we did
he
there.
flipped it and reversed it, though, and went back.
At least this is halfway into the episode, so we've got everybody's money.
All right, God bless. Hey, everybody. Welcome back. You don't think that one worked? Welcome to Valentine.
Ooh.
This is on February 18th. Catherine Davis and Markian.
There's no way it's Markian.
Markian.
Mark only went off?
It's Mark. It's Mark IAN.
Mark Ian.
Mark IAN.
Markian?
That's what I said.
You said Markian.
Okay, it could be either one.
Okay, maybe
Why do
it's
you-
Markian.
You always act like you're knowing, but you're not
Dude,
knowing.
have you heard yourself
Yeah.
for like the last 25 minutes?
Markian Terry. Okay.
Andy is an accountant. Hold up. Let me get one more. Can I get one more?
Markian Tarasiuk. Tarasiuk.
Tersuk?
Tarasuk.
Yeah.
Suke? It might be
Markian
Suke.
Tarasuk.
So I nailed that one actually.
Yeah.
It's a week away from interesting.
Can't a week away.
TakeTheTape.com. We covered that movie. For,
We did. We
Take
did.
the Tape.
We did. Yep.
It's a week away from Valentine's Day, and Olivia, played by Catherine Davis, loses both her boyfriend and her job in the same week.
Wow.
Her sister, Vanessa, who still lives in their hometown in Nebraska, convinces Olivia to come back home and for an extended trip.
Don't you know?
And help get her back on her feet. Olivia's roommate in New York has a friend, George, who's driving out to Los Angeles and agrees to take Olivia to her destination, which is exactly halfway between New York and California, in exchange for a free night stay in her hometown. Olivia, low on cash after her layoff, agrees to take turns driving so she can get to Los Angeles in less than 5 days. Have you guys been following the synopsis at all?
It's real hard with the whack-a-mole accent,
Yeah.
buddy. But your reading is better somehow.
yeah.
The two strangers set out on the open road, both on their way to being who they think they're supposed to be. When George's car breaks down mere miles from Olivia's hometown, he has to stay a few more days in Valentine, Nebraska, with Olivia and her sister. After spending so much time together, the two realize that their priorities might have shifted, and love is truly what matters. Brian, what'd you think?
Can you run it back just real quick? Don't read it again. Just give me the
Basically, it's a road trip movie.
Okay.
Welcome to Valentine.
He's
Got
going to L.A., she's going to Nebraska,
Sure.
right? Yeah, sure. And then they find themselves miles from her hometown.
Yeah.
I don't I didn't know. Wow. The purpose of this was for them to find themselves. That seems like a weird thing to do. Like she loses her job, loses her boyfriend, and now she's going home to find herself. I don't know. I'm only 2. I'm not.
Do you know, Brian?
I don't know.
Or not?
I don't know. I don't think that she'll probably get some help getting back on her feet from her sister, but to just go there and find herself would be great luck. I hope she does, but I don't know. Just two roses for me.
Could you sound more depressed about it?
Road trip movie, I'm in.
Yeah, that's cool.
Nebraska, why not? Let's go 3 roses for Bran.
I'm going to give this movie no roses, but a cream for what we did to that poor guy's name. So, cream for me.
Wow.
Yeah.
Interesting use of cream. Last but not least, Made for Each Other. This premieres Saturday, February 25th at 8, 7 Central. Starring Alexandra Turshin. Here we go. Alexandra Turshin, Matt Cohen, Aaron O'Connell, and someone else. A sculptor played by Turshin uses magic to mold her ideal man, played by O'Connell, into reality, but begins...
Wait. Back up. A sculptor
uses magic.
A man
uses magic. Hold on.
Okay.
A sculptor uses...
I may have misused my cream. Can we start from the top, please?
A sculptor
Yeah.
uses magic to mold her ideal man into reality, but begins to fall for her real-life friends and embraces the flaws that make love perfectly.
So is this
imperfect.
Weird Science, the movie, Hallmark edition?
Doesn't
I don't
say that it's
know.
not.
It's a sculptor that uses magic, Dan. I don't know. I don't know what to tell you. I don't know what to tell you. Brian.
Yeah.
What did you think, buddy?
This sounds great. She's got to realize the imperfections are part of the deal. 4 roses, and I do have a cream left, and I'm glad I'm getting to use it.
Yeah. That's a good use of it there. Way to
Cream
save
this
it,
one.
buddy.
Thank you.
Yeah, that's come back to bite you a couple times. So I'm
It
happy
sure
that
has.
it finally worked out for you.
Held on to it too long, but today, just right.
I'm going to go 5 roses for this one.
Whoa.
5 roses. Very excited. If the synopsis is what it says it is and there is magic involved, you guys know me by now. It's going to be hard for me. And the fact that she's falling in love with the person that's not magic,
Yeah.
forget about it.
So this typically would be where I would use my cream for intrigue. I've already used my cream purely on the idea of a sculptor just using magic. Like it's just like, maybe I'll use magic this time. But just based upon that alone.
Should I use it or should I not?
I have to give it 2 roses, highest rating of the month.
There are times when you don't use magic, even though you have it at your disposal,
Can I
which
ask
is
you this?
interesting.
These movies, the last one has to come out in March.
February.
It still does?
Yeah.
Well, how?
Okay. I mean, I can give you the dates again if you
3rd,
run it back.
10th, 4th, 11th.
18th.
Okay, 25th. My bad. Okay, we got it. We're good.
Yeah.
Great.
But even if it was a Sunday, it's still 4. Either way you slice it, really. Speaking of slicing it, there's also a Curious Caterer movie coming out on Movies and Mysteries this weekend as well. And then at the end of the month on Home Movies and Mysteries, there's a Mahogany movie as well. We will be covering both of those. Don't you worry, your pretty little heads. But it's not a part of Loveuary, so we will not cut to that chase.
Slice that one.
We won't slice it.
Yep, just cut it right
guys,
out.
we did it. Congratulations. Another preview show in the books. You had fun, Dan. Admit it.
Okay, I had a
You had fun, everybody. We're going to be back next time with another one. Until then, remember the first to wish you a
Merry Christmas. Deck the Hallmark's a Bramble Jam podcast is produced by Aaron Shea. What? For more information on Deck the Hallmark, you can go to deckthehallmark.com. For more information on the Deck the Hallmark family, you can go to bramblejamplus.com. Deck the Hallmark is presented by Philo TV. For a free trial of Philo, go to philo.tv/DTH.